Namaskar, good evening. You're watching Breaking Ground and I am Swati Joshi. The Lok Sabha Speaker, Om Birla's deadline to build a consensus is going to end in just a couple of minutes from now. Remember, he said that till 5 p.m. there is time for both the government and the opposition floor leaders to build a consensus and have a debate on the floor of the House. After more than a month-long protest in the heart of the national capital, finally it has come to an end. The focus of exam reforms has now shifted to Parliament, where the government will have to translate its assurances into law. And that's what the big question. Will the opposition discuss, will it be ready to debate the issue in the Parliament? Today, the centre introduced a sweeping amendment to the anti-paper leak legislation, promising tougher punishments, fast-track courts and time-bound investigations. The bill proposes a complete overhaul of the existing law with stricter jail terms and steeper financial penalties, dedicated investigation teams and special courts to ensure that paper leak cases are investigated and tried within fixed timelines. And to discuss that particular bill, the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla said both the government and the opposition, the floor leaders, have time till about 5 p.m. to build a consensus for a discussion to take place. Let's tell you what the ministers had to say.
I rise to move for leave to introduce the Public Examinations Prevention of Unfair Means Amendment Bill 2026 to amend the Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Bill 2024.
टास्क फोर्स बनाया है और इतना बड़ा क्रांतिकारी बिल लेके आए हैं एग्जामिनेशन को सुधारने के लिए, ताकि भविष्य में कोई लीक ना हो।
प्लीज आप बैठिएगा प्लीज। No, please sit down, please sit down. We have a very important business. No, in the morning sessions, Honorable Speaker has mentioned about the bill, or the need bill. We are going to discuss a very important matter now. No, please sit down. Let us start the business. Let us start the discussion. This is a very, very important bill. No, you all know we are all waiting for this bill. Are you not waiting for this bill? We are waiting for this bill. Let us have a discussion on this bill. Everybody will have an opportunity to speak on the bill. You please give your opinion. Please give your views. No, please sit down. Please put down your placards. Kindly put down your placards. Let us start the discussion. I am requesting you. Please go back to your seat. हनुमान बेनीवाल जी, आप अपने जगह पे जाइए प्लीज। ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर श्री किरण रिजिजू जी।
सर, सारे मेंबर तैयारी के साथ आए हैं और अपोजिशन के भी कई मेंबर्स ने अमेंडमेंट दिए हैं, वो भी तैयारी करके आए हैं। बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण, बच्चों के लिए, युवाओं के लिए, छात्रों का जिंदगी के लिए ये महत्वपूर्ण बिल है। सब बोलने वाले वक्ता भी तैयार है, फिर भी जानबूझ करके कांग्रेस पार्टी और उसके कुछ साथी जानबूझ करके आज इतना महत्वपूर्ण बिल पे चर्चा होने नहीं दे रहे हैं। मैं बहुत दुखी मन के साथ कह रहा हूँ। पहले दिन तो वो कह रहे थे कि चर्चा करना चाहिए, एग्जाम का मामला है, बच्चों का मामला है। अब जब चर्चा करने के लिए इतना महत्वपूर्ण बिल लेकर के जब आया है, टाइम भी दे चुके हैं 6 घंटे स्पीकर साहब ने, और टाइम देंगे, आप चाहते तो और टाइम देंगे, फिर भी ये कर रहे हैं, ये अच्छा नहीं लग रहे हैं। मैं कांग्रेस के साथियों को कहना चाहता हूँ, ऐसा काम मत कीजिए। ये आपका जो इमेज है बहुत गिर चुका है और बहुत बदनाम होने वाला काम मत कीजिए। पूरा पार्टी एकजुट होकर के हमारे युवाओं का, छात्रों का जिंदगी को ठीक करने के लिए महत्वपूर्ण बिल पे सब हिस्सा लेना चाहिए। मैं फिर से अपील करना चाहता हूँ आपके माध्यम से।
थैंक यू सर। माननीय सदन, ये हम बहुत दिन से हम वेट कर रहे हैं इस बिल के लिए। ये युवाओं के भविष्य के लिए है, हमारे देश के युवा के भविष्य के लिए है। आपने भी पूछा चर्चा के लिए, आपने भी पूछा है, जब सरकार तैयार होकर आए हैं चर्चा करने के लिए, बिल आपको एडवांस में सर्कुलेट भी हुआ, बिल का कॉपी एडवांस में आपको सर्कुलेट भी हुआ। हम जानते हैं आप में से कई ऑनरेबल मेंबर्स प्रिपेयर करके आए हैं, डिस्कस करने के लिए प्रिपेयर करने आए हैं। आप नहीं चाहते हैं, आप इस सब्जेक्ट पे चर्चा नहीं चाहते हैं, आप चर्चा नहीं चाहते, चर्चा करना नहीं चाहते हैं। आप इस देश के युवा के भविष्य के लिए चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते हैं, आप नीट के ऊपर चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते हैं, आप इसी तरह हल्ला करना चाहते हैं। हमारे देश के युवाओं के बारे में आप सोचना नहीं चाहते हैं, उनके बारे में चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते हैं। यदि आपको आज चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते हैं, आज अगर आप चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते हैं हमारे देश के युवा के भविष्य के बारे में, मैं सभा की कार्यवाही कल मंगलवार दिनांक 28 जुलाई 2026 को पुनः 11 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
All right, so amid ruckus, Lok Sabha proceedings have been adjourned. Speaker said that we want cooperation and a discussion. Let's discuss the issue. You earlier also heard Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju saying that it's only the Congress party that is not allowing others to take part. Members have prepared and they want to discuss the bill on the floor of the House, but it's the Congress party which isn't allowing the discussion to take place and is causing all the ruckus and chaos inside the House. So amid ruckus, in Lok Sabha, House has been adjourned. Mr. Rijiju kept saying that the government is ready, the opposition is obstructing the House proceedings. He specifically named the Congress party. The Speaker also asked the opposition, why are you disrupting the House? Why not allow a discussion to take place? But the opposition's strategy has been very clear. First, they demanded the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. Then the opposition says the focus should be on excessive use of force by Delhi police on the crackdown on protesters. Rahul Gandhi, remember, has called the entire system murderous. He says these are deadly attacks that have taken place on the students who are protesting, whether it's the usage of pellet guns in the national capital or AK-47 in Bihar. It goes on to show that these are deadly attacks that are being carried out. He also demanded a statement, a clarification from the Home Minister. So ruckus continues. Remember, Lok Sabha Speaker Mr. Om Birla had given time till 5 p.m. for consensus to be built, for a discussion to take place. We heard Kiran Rijiju urge the opposition to take part in the debate. He also said that this is a bill that will bring about reforms in the education system. It's extremely crucial for the future of the youth, that will ensure that paper leaks don't happen in future. Even if they do, the law has been strengthened. Let's go across to Mohit, my colleague, who's joining us in the broadcast with more details. Mohit, the discussion couldn't take place. The debate could not happen. Kiran Rijiju said that it's the Congress party that's not allowing other members who've prepared to take part in the debate for the discussion to happen. So amid ruckus, once again, proceedings of the House of Lok Sabha adjourned.
Swati, it's quite unfortunate. Today was the day when an important bill was tabled, rather, and then a debate and discussion on it had to happen. The bill regarding paper leak, stringent measures against paper leak, was to be discussed in the Parliament today, and in all likelihood, if the debate would have happened in next for 8 to 10 hours, the bill would have been passed. But unfortunately, that has not happened. Now, Speaker, when he adjourned Parliament at 2 p.m. during amidst the ruckus, reached out to the opposition parties, and from floor of the House, he basically stated that have a consensus on this. We want debate and discussion. Whatever your concerns are regarding the issue, be it use of police brutality or any other issue, come speak when the matter is taken up. But the opposition parties clearly at that time and now also stated they want to discuss and debate, and Home Minister's statement on the alleged police brutality which happened on 20th of July and which protesters were beaten up, and now the issue of AK-47 being used by police personnel in Patna in Bihar has also come up. So that all these issues have been compiled by the opposition, and it seems, Swati, that in Rajya Sabha too, when the session will start few minutes from now, their Vande Mataram bill is also being tabled. We have to wait and watch what happens there. But it's quite unfortunate that whole country was watching our parliamentarians, that we will have a debate and discussion on the paper leaks. We'll have stringent measures for paper leaks. We will have a message going out to the people who are indulging in paper leaks, the criminals, that if you do such kind of activities, you will be jailed. A strict action would be taken. But that, unfortunately, has not happened.
Sonam Wangchuk, who after being discharged from the hospital went to Rajghat to offer his tributes to Mahatma Gandhi, said something similar. When Sonam Wangchuk said that, a reform would needs to take place. If there's no reform, then the resignation also does not matter. So resignation means nothing if there is no reform. And he said he hopes that there is some discussion that takes place in the parliament, a positive discussion happens that will bring about a change. He was the face of the entire protest. He sat on a hunger strike for more than 20 days. Sonam Wangchuk also hoping, he was expecting that there'll be some positive forward movement.
In fact, you see, Swati, now everybody is looking at the parliament, that what exactly our parliamentarians will speak, debate and discuss on the issue of paper leaks. Now, the government reached out to the opposition parties and in fact, Speaker gave them 3 hours. Like, make a consensus, come to us, speak about the issue. Whole country wants to listen to you. And as you rightly pointed out, Sonam Wangchuk also said that resignation is not sufficient. Tomorrow you will have another minister, another paper leak. Then what exactly will happen? You have to have stringent measures in place. And how will that happen? When the debate will take place in parliament, when our parliamentarians will debate about the stringent measures, when the parliament will pass the law. Now, if the parliament will not debate and discuss, if the parliament has been disrupted, then how exactly this bill will pass the scrutiny of the law? And the question over here is that everybody wants our parliamentarians to have a debate. We have seen protests, we have seen vandalism, we have seen violence, but we have not seen debate in the parliament.
Remains. The deadlock continues, the logjam continues. There was no debate, no discussion. Opposition says that first discuss police brutality. Government says we are ready to discuss everything, but let's first also take seriously the measures for reforming the entire system. Thank you, Mohit, for getting us the details. Keep tracking all the developments. Now, let's tell our viewers about this bill that we are looking at, that was tabled in Parliament, on which a discussion was supposed to happen, a bill that will strengthen the law further. What is this bill and what are the provisions? As far as punishment is concerned, the current provision in terms of jail is 3 to 5 years. Proposal is to increase that from 3 to 5 years to 5 to 10 years. So that's the proposal. Now, it's not just about the jail term, it's also about the penalty. Earlier provision said that the penalty is going to be 10 lakh rupees. Now, the proposal is to increase that from 10 lakh to up to 10 crore rupees. So, jail term increased, financial penalty increased. There's another assurance. The assurance says that we are fixing a timeline. There'll be a 2-month investigation cap. The investigation will have to be done within the stipulated time, that is 2 months. The trials will get quicker. How will that happen? Special fast-track courts are going to be established that will conduct daily hearings, day-to-day hearings. And there is a timeline there as well. As far as the special fast-track courts are concerned, there is going to be a 3-month trial target. So they'll have to complete the entire trial in 3 months. That's going to be the target as of now. That's what the provision says. The amended version says. There is a special task force as well. Why? The special task force will ensure that there are no paper leaks. They will carry out probes, the investigation in the paper leak cases. These are the provisions as far as the bill is concerned, which could not be discussed. Congress, DMK, Samajwadi Party and the JMM have all signaled that while stronger laws are welcome, Parliament cannot ignore questions over implementation, accountability and the handling of student protests.
अभी तो फिलहाल जो छात्र नौजवानों के साथ कई जगह पर सरकार केस करा रही है, मुकदमे लिखा रही है। सरकार को चेतना को चुनौती नहीं देनी चाहिए और सरकार के लिए चेतना ही चुनौती बन गई। और अभी तो बात हम सब पॉलिटिकल पार्टी के लीडर बैठ के बात करेंगे क्या तय करना है।
कोई भी संस्थान अपनी जिम्मेवारी नहीं लेगी, जिम्मेवारी से भागेगी तो कार्रवाई फिर किन से आप करेंगे? बहुत सारे आप प्रावधान बना दें, लेकिन कौन है? मैंने कहा कि इतने एक्ट बने, इतने प्रावधान बने हैं, लेकिन जिम्मेदार कोई नहीं है, तो कार्रवाई क्या आप किन पे करें? प्रश्न ये होता है।
मैंने अभी पहले कहा कि ये लोग बनाते बहुत हैं, बड़ी बड़ी कमेटियां बनाते हैं, बड़ी बड़ी टास्क फोर्स बनाते हैं, लेकिन जो उनको हेड करते हैं वो कौन होते हैं? और शिक्षा मंत्री आए तो उनकी योग्यता क्या है? जस्ट सिंपल ग्रेजुएट हैं और कोर आरएसएस के लोग हैं। आरएसएस ही तो समस्या है। आजकल शिक्षण संस्थानों का जो आरएसएस करण हुआ है, यानी आरएसएस के वीसी बैठाए गए हैं, वही जड़ है इसकी। जब तक वो वहां से नहीं हटेंगे, आरएसएस के लोग जब तक नहीं हटेंगे, तब तक शिक्षण संस्थाएं सुरक्षित नहीं होंगी।
We are for discussing the total brutality of the police. Okay. You already given notice.
You want ban on NEET also?
I don't think the government is in a position to tell us anything right now. I think what we have seen is the only step one. We have seen the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan, delayed as it were. What is most important now is accountability from the Home Ministry. Either Amit Shah gave the orders, in which case he must answer, and B, if he is the minister and he didn't give the orders, then also he must answer.
Prime Minister has only taken superficial, cosmetic steps. I don't think he is serious about educational reforms. He has announced a committee, but what happened to the committee that was announced 2 years ago under K. Radhakrishnan? Simply said, the Prime Minister does not want to reform the Indian education system because it is the RSS's objective to put their people in positions of power and authority as vice chancellors and principals and control the future of our Indian minds.
हम चाहते हैं कि होम मिनिस्टर जी आए और सदन पे इस पे जवाब दे और साथ ही इस पे जवाब दे कि जो ये कार्य किया गया जहाँ बच्चों को पीटा गया है आखिर ये क्यों किया गया, आखिर सरकार पहले ही क्यों नहीं मान गई एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर के रेजिग्नेशन को लेकर। ये 20 तारीख की जो पूरी घटना हुई, जो आंदोलन हुआ, जो हमारे बच्चे को बहुत बुरी तरह से पीटा गया और जेल भी लेके गए, तो हम चाहते हैं कि सरकार जवाब दे और सरकार ये सुनिश्चित करे कि जो 20 फैमिलीज है उन बच्चों को 1 करोड़ रुपए मिले, उनकी फैमिलीज को जो बच्चों ने सुसाइड किया है। इसी के साथ सरकार सदन में आके बोले कि जितने भी बच्चों को जेल भेजा गया है, चाहे वो दिल्ली में हो, चाहे वो यूपी में हो, बिहार में हो, महाराष्ट्र में हो, सबको आप रिलीज करिए। तो जब तक सरकार आके ये बात सदन पे नहीं रखेगी तो कौन इनकी बात को सच मान लेगा।